Stats Canada says the Canadian economy added 953,000 jobs in the month of June. That exceeds expectations. For more on these new numbers just out this morning, let's go to Business in Vancouver's Tyler Orton. Good morning, Tyler. So let's zero in on specific industries here in BC. What do these figures tell us?
Well, obviously, big surges in industries hardest hit by the pandemic early on. If we go to the board, we can see that BC overall added almost 120,000 jobs last month. Industry by industry, though, this is interesting. No surprise here. Food services, accommodation added just under 55,000 jobs. But professional services, the things like accounting, legal services, and the like, they added the next biggest amount there with 17,600. We also see a surge in wholesale retail, and I think the emphasis here is on retail trade, and that's about just over 16,000 jobs. I do want to highlight this. Manufacturing was a little bit harder hit with a loss of 6,800 jobs, indicating that with regards to the supply chain, demand is a little bit bumpy right now. I do want to highlight the fact that unemployment, though, is at 13%. That's down from 13.4% a month earlier. And it's also above the Canadian average. BC is known for having the lowest unemployment rate in Canada pre-pandemic. I think what this indicates, though, is more Canadians as a whole are leaving the job force. British Columbians want to work, and that's what the latest numbers indicate. So a lot of optimism. Economists at BMO said that we expect higher job numbers going into July, but we're not out of what they're calling the canyon just yet.
And Tyler, a little bit more optimism here as well. Vancouver-based fashion retailer Aritzia posting better than expected quarterly financial results.
Yeah, this is good. We were just talking about how the outlook for retail was looking dim earlier this week. But now with regards to Aritzia, they're posting that their net loss hit $26.6 million. Compare that to their profit of $16.2 million during the same period a year ago. Revenue is down also from about $200 million during the same fiscal quarter a year ago. It's now at about $111 million. But the company's 96 stores, they had to close down at the last half of March. But now they actually have plans on actually opening up new shops in LA and New York City. These are initially going to be pop-up shops, but the idea is they see an opportunity to seize on the real estate play right now. If they can lock in cheap leases at the moment as more companies vacate storefronts, they know that they'll be in a stronger position economically going into 2021 as much more of the economies across North America reopen. So again, some more good news here in British Columbia.
And given the kind of business headlines we've had to report on recently, it's certainly a welcome change. All right, Business in Vancouver's Tyler Orton. Yes, thanks as always, Tyler.